Welcome to the channel. Real Uncle Jay back at you again with another episode that's gonna help you become the man you really wanna be from your uncle you never had. Now you do. Look at here. Some of y'all have been sending me information about or emailing me about, Uncle Jay, I'm really trying to come up, but I don't know anybody that's doing the thing that I wanna do in business. How do I find a mentor? I got answers for you. First thing you want to do is make sure you're out there in the public. You're not going to find a mentor if you're sitting at home on the Game Boy, picking your nose and telling nasty jokes all day, or surfing for porn, or corn, should I say. You want to be out there, you want to be active, you want to be getting out there in the public and mixing it up with people. A lot of people go, well, I work at McDonald's or I work at some fast food restaurant. I don't care. At the end of the day, there's a very successful entrepreneur that's probably behind that business. And you need to be on a first name basis with that owner. I'll give you an example of what I mean. I've walked into stores before and talked to the person at the cashier and said, who signs your check? Who owns this company? You'd be surprised at how many people don't know who the owner of the business that they work for, don't even know their name. That's the first person you ought to be talking to about a mentorship. When I first got started in business, I was so lucky. I always stepped out there on faith to make sure that I was shaking hands and running my businesses accordingly. One of my first businesses was actually working in digital print and also digital media. I had a contract opportunity to work with one of the largest publishing firms in the country. They happened to be representing religious material, but the owner of the company was a brother, and he loved me, right? And so he not only awarded me my first large contract to work with their company to do publishing material, digital published material, he also volunteered to be my mentor by default. Now, what do I mean by that? I didn't come right out and, bug the hell out of him and go like, can you please be my mentor? Can you please tell me what you know? No, I demonstrated that I was capable and competent. That's what this gets down to, guys. Capable, competent, and reliable. So whenever he contracted me to do a job for his company, I always make sure I did it to the best of my ability. And every opportunity I got to walk into his office to ask him any question about business, he was always open to me. And I was always picking his mind. Some of the things that I learned from my mentor after starting to work with him on a day-to-day basis was how to wear a nice suit, how to pour a nice cup of tea, how to make a cup of tea, how to be kind to people, how to ingratiate yourself to people so that they want to help you. These are some of the things that I've learned from my mentor. And finding them is as easy as finding a business on a corner. Just walk in. If you admire the business, who owns the place? Can you possibly introduce me to the owner of this shop or this restaurant or this store or whatever? And get to know that person on a personal basis. You'd be surprised at how many high net worth people are just wanting your little trifling butt to just walk up to me and say, hey, how'd you do that, man? How'd you build that business? How did you, where'd you get all that swag from, cowboy? How'd you learn that, man? And I'll be happy to, or wait a minute. If you call me as a mentor, it's gonna cost you. I'm talking about people in your neighborhood. That's what I'm really getting at. But if you really wanna find a mentor, one of the best approaches that I know of is just pick the most successful business in your city and find out who the owner is and volunteer to buy them lunch. At the end of the day, you probably won't have to come out of your pocket because most of them will probably buy you lunch if you ask them. That's it, man. If you don't take action on this, I don't know where your head's at. But your Uncle Jay just gave you the best advice on finding a mentor that I possibly could give your little trifling ass. So, look here. Get out there, make things happen, level up, be the best man, best version of you that you can possibly be. And I promise you, everything is gonna be all right. He's coming back. Well, that's another career and another day. I want you to subscribe to my Patreon. Hit the subscription button because the algorithm likes thumbs up. If you got something stupid to say, I got thick skin, just say it. I don't care. I'm not deleting comments except for you trolls, all right? But at the end of the day, I want you as a subscriber. So please subscribe. Tell your friends about the real Uncle Jay, that cowboy that's giving it to you straight, because I'm the uncle you never had but you wish you did. Catch you next time.